Using fair value gaps as an indicator. I use fair value gaps to tell me where price is likely to go, what it's likely to be doing, and if I should be bullish or bearish. I'm not just, oh, a fair value gap did this, so now I'm going to do that. I use it as a clue. I'm always looking for clues in what the algorithm is doing, if the algorithm is bullish or bearish. And that's how we're going to use the fair value gap. So right here, we have an open bearish fair value gap. Does price respect or disrespect the fair value gap? So we had a disrespect of a little bearish fair value gap. You see how it just moved on through it, way past it. It did not act as resistance. That is disrespect. Then as price is coming into this fair value gap, what I'm be looking for, is there a close above the fair value gap? To me, that is disrespect. I will not take a short on a fair value gap, even though this is in a premium. It is everything we've been taught. You have a shift in market structure here, you have a drop down, and then this is a retracement to fill in an imbalance, right? But no, if it does in fact close above it, that is a sign that the algorithm is not bearish. It is not focusing on bearish imbalances. It did not move up here to fill it. Let's go forward. So now you see how price is just moving through the fair value gap. It's acting like it's not even there. Now, the next thing I'm gonna be looking for, like I said, is a close above the fair value gap. So let's put some lines on there and see if it did in fact close above it. As you can see here, it did in fact close above it. So if I was bullish, I would be looking to take that dip down in there. And if I was bearish, I would not be going short there. I'd wait for more information from price. That is how I use it in my trading. I'll use it as a indication of where price is to go. And what by disrespecting it, not closing inside of the fair value gap, that is an indication of bullish price action is likely to come. Let's go forward here and see if it plays out. Voila. As you can see there, it did in fact play out. One nuance to this is price is likely to retrace to the previous high that I broke. So we put a line there. If a fair value gap forms above here, like here, let's say it forms here, we should expect that fair value gap to be disrespected to fill the imbalance completely. Let's go forward and see what happens. So you have a small fair value gap that is expected to be broken. That is expected to be broken to fill the imbalance to the previous high. As you can see with this fair value gap here, it came to the previous high. I have a complete video on that. You can check it out in the description. Let's go forward. So price is just going through that. Why? Because it needs to fill the imbalance from here to here. And once it gets near here, then it has been filled. So there you go. Now, does it disrespect this bearish fair value gap that is there? It's really small, but it still is an imbalance in price and it still needs to be respected. So does price just go through it? It's acting like it's not even there, right? That's what I'm talking about by disrespected. So even though it dipped down, it still closed above that. So that's a bullish indication of price. And then you have an ITOB here that would act as support. And then you get another dip down. Now, does it disrespect this fair value gap? This is one of those situations where it's going to tell you a lot. Let's see if it respects or disrespects this fair value gap. So it's respecting it, right? There's no closes above it. If I was in fact long, I would definitely, and let's say we entered here, I would definitely be moving my stop to below this low because there's no real reason for price to come lower. So there you have it. There you have a respect of a bearish fair value gap in bullish price action. Now, does this low here get respected or disrespected? It's respected. So now we're going to be looking to make sure that this high is broken through and closed above. So there you go. That is how I use it. You have one clue here, bullish, price comes back down, still bullish. It hasn't disrespected the fair value gap because the fair value gap's right there. Price comes up, respects a bearish fair value gap, but then respects a bullish fair value gap, and then closes above it. So there is real no bearish price action here. It fills it, drops down, but then immediately breaks it. There's no disrespect of a bullish fair value gap in this high anywhere, is there? No, there's not. That is how you can use it. It can be an indication of which side of the market the algorithm is noting. And you should also check out my websites, verifyfundingcompanies.com. You click up there, it's going to take you to the discount page that I update every day. Blue Knox has a lot of really deep discounts right now, so check it out. You can use the code King50K and get the 50K option for only $19.50. And then there is Apex 80% off. They allow trading view, which is awesome. And then Take Profit has a 40% off as well. They're a new company that I'm verifying. Use the code King for 40% off. And then there is the Funded Trader, which is a Forex 40% off discount on the 5K and 10K accounts, which is really cheap for Forex.